Twitter.com here, bringing you a video review today of TweetAdder version 3. Yes, it's been released and it's out now and it's available to download. For those of you who already have it in version 2, you can automatically upgrade. It's a significant upgrade, but not one you're going to have to pay for. And today I'm going to show a video also for those of you who don't have TweetAdder yet, just to show you why it's more essential than ever that you have a tool like this. Those of you who are familiar with TweetAdder won't recognize this actually. They have made some significant changes to it, and in this video I'm giving you a brief overview of TweetAdder. But that's about as far as I'm going to go today. More in-depth features I'm going to do in some other videos, but I thought I'd best show you this today. There's lots to look at. So this is your overview, where you can see your accounts here, how many people are following you, and how many people you're following, and how many followers you have, how many updates you've posted, how many people you've got left into your to follow list that you'll source out using TweetAdder easily, how many people you need to follow back, how many people to unfollow today, and how many tweets you've done. So if I click this button here, the Open User, and then you select which profile you'd like to look at, this will look familiar to those of you who have version 2. It'll look familiar but slightly different as well, slightly cleaner. All the features that you remember from before are right here. You've got your to follow list, which now has much more detail to it. I've sourced all these out by searching for restaurant. I didn't put a location, but you can. There's lots of other little filters that I'll tell you about in a little while that make life very easy. And that's another great thing about version 3, is it'll now tell you where each of your followers, how you have found them when you searched for them to start adding them. Yeah, that's your to follow list. You can search tweets here. You can do a profile data search. You can put in your keyword here, the location. You can specify whether you want to find profiles that don't have a default picture. The little Twitter bird, because that would often mean that there's probably spammers, or there are also probably people who aren't that interested in Twitter to upload an avatar on there. And you don't necessarily want to be following people like that. You can do a profile data search. Sorry, that's what we're already on. Location search. You can search by followers of another user. Search for those followed by another user. And another cool new feature of TweetAdder 3 is Twitter lists. You can follow people by searching for their username here and then the name of their list here, and it will add those followers into your to follow list. It's a pretty cool new feature there. There's lots of plenty of cool new features. I'll go through a couple with you now actually when we're about halfway through. It doesn't run an API anymore, which is a pretty big one. TweetAdder did used to run an API. It doesn't as of version 3. It now runs via web. It's all more natural. It's all more secure than it was. You won't have any compatibility issues with Twitter themselves, because they approve of this rather than the API these days, what we're using in this. And also, when you tweet, it will say via web, whereas before it would have said via API. So it looks all the more natural as well, like you're actually posting from Twitter itself. You can also have multiple profiles open at the same time. Like, for example, I have 2 profiles here, and they are both open. Both this guy and one of my companies here. They're both open right now, and I just have to simply double-click them and oops, I accidentally opened the website. Or you can, go back and go on to your other one. And also, what else we got here? You can, as I mentioned, you can remove profiles without default pictures. With default pictures, so you're not following a lot of spammers and such. You can also remove profiles with URLs in their tweets or the biography, which means if there's someone's tweeting a lot of tweets that have got URLs in them, it's more than likely they're probably going to be a spammer, or that they're just out to promote something constantly, and you might not necessarily want to find people like that. So that's another great feature of it. You get more flexibility. with your results. As I showed you here in my to follow list, it tells you, your source, what you've searched for it. But also when you do a search, I won't do one right now, um, but because I'm just trying to get everything I can into this video, I will show you in like a later video in a couple of days. Check out my other videos. Yeah, it will tell you more. You'll get more of a description here and everything you need to know really before you decide whether you want to add them to your follow list or not. You get a unique tweet generator, and with this, as you can see from this example here that I'm pointing at, you can add in a tweet, but putting certain words between these brackets and putting a comma between them means that the tweets will become unique. Like, for example, it says here, and then you've got a choice of quick, slow, or fast, and then a choice of brown, green, blue, or red. So in one tweet it could say, the quick brown, or in the next one it could say, the fast green, or the slow red. It'll mix them up for you, and then you can click this button and it will generate the tweets for you automatically, which is a great little feature. Great for unique content and such as well, and that's for your, for backlinking and stuff as well. You can also do RSS tweets. You can simply add an RSS feed right down here, and it will post tweets from that RSS feed as they come in. Maybe, you can post your own RSS feed in there, or maybe, a really cool source that your readers might be interested in seeing, and that, would attract them to be on your profile more for when you post in your own items. And also you've got auto retweets, and I wouldn't recommend that, but auto retweets is in. It just takes away from the human experience for me, but it's there if you want it. And you've got your thank you messages and all the other things that you used to from TweetAdder 2, if you've already got it. If not, these are just some great tools that I'll tell you a little more about in future videos. To basically, here you'll follow from the to follow list that you've created by just searching. It's such an easy process that it's ridiculous how easy TweetAdder is to use, and it's just you need it for your arsenal, whether you're a Twitter marketer or you just take Twitter very, very seriously. I recommend it. Check out the link below. Go and take a look at the website. There's also a discount down there. If you if you do decide to get it via our exclusive link from twitter.com. Yeah, and yeah, check back for our other videos. I'm sure you'll like them, and we hope you enjoyed this one. Check out TweetAdder 3. Click the link below, and seriously, it's a really cool application. It's our favourite. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.